Before the day asks anything of you, let yourself arrive here. Before your thoughts begin reaching outward, turn inward. Just for this moment. You don't need to be ready. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to have it all together. You are allowed to simply be. Let the world pause at the edges of your awareness as the soft light of morning finds you. Not to hurry you forward, but to remind you that life is still gently unfolding around you, even when you've been tired, even when you've been unsure. Feel the quiet presence of your body, the subtle pulse beneath your chest, the steady rhythm that has carried you through every moment, even the ones you thought you wouldn't make it through. You are here, and that matters. Let your breath come to you naturally, no effort, no correction. Just notice how it moves, how life enters you and leaves you again, faithfully, without asking for permission. The body knows how to survive. It also knows how to heal. With every breath in, something tender awakens. With every breath out, something heavy begins to loosen its grip. If your mind feels crowded, let it be. If emotions surface, let them be. Nothing needs to be pushed away here. You are safe in this moment. Allow your awareness to soften through the face. Let the space behind the eyes relax. Let the jaw unclench. Let the shoulders fall, as if they've been holding stories that no longer need to be carried. Your nervous system has been working so hard, protecting you, keeping you alert, holding things together when you didn't know how. Gently, lovingly, let it know it can rest now. Feel your attention drift toward the center of your chest, not as a command, but as an invitation. This is the place that remembers who you are beneath everything you've been through. Imagine a warm, gentle glow forming there, not bright, not overwhelming, just steady, like the first golden light of morning touching the horizon. With every breath, this light expands slowly and kindly. It moves through the heart space, calming the rhythm within you, softening the edges of old tension, reminding your body what safety feels like. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to feel at ease. I am allowed to soften without losing myself. Let that warmth travel outward, into the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands. Feel what it's like to release effort, to loosen the grip, to stop holding everything so tightly. You have been strong for so long. You don't need to be strong here. The light continues its gentle journey, flowing down the spine, into the hips, the legs, the feet. Feel yourself becoming grounded, supported, held by the quiet stability of this moment. Nothing is chasing you right now. Nothing needs your immediate response. Nothing is wrong with you. Your body begins to remember a deeper rhythm, one that exists beneath urgency and noise. The breath slows. The muscles soften. The mind begins to quiet, not because you forced it to, but because it finally feels safe enough to do so. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are in the middle of becoming. As the stillness deepens, let a gentle gratitude rise, not for perfection, but for presence. Gratitude for the breath that continues. Gratitude for the body that carries you. Gratitude for this pause, this chance to reset. I am grateful for this moment of peace. I am grateful for my body's wisdom. I am grateful that healing can begin right here. Feel how gratitude settles the nervous system even more. It signals safety. It signals completion. It tells the body that it does not need to stay on guard. As this sense of calm spreads, notice how the heart and mind begin to come back into harmony. Thoughts feel less sharp. Emotions feel less overwhelming. There is space again. From this space, something new becomes possible. A quiet intention forms, not forced, not pressured. A willingness to meet the day differently, with more presence, with more compassion, with more trust. I choose calm over tension. I choose clarity over confusion. I choose to move through today grounded and whole. Let the morning light feel warmer now. Let the breath feel smoother. Let your body register this state, not as something temporary, but as a place you can return to. This is your reset. This is your foundation. This is where healing begins. Stay here for a moment longer. Let your nervous system learn this feeling. Let it remember that safety is possible. Let it remember that peace is not something you earn. It's something you allow. And from this place, gently, you are ready to continue. As you remain in this softened state, notice how stillness begins to feel less empty and more alive. Beneath the quiet, something steady is present, an intelligence that has been moving through you long before words, long before effort. You are not alone in this moment. Feel the warmth in your chest continue to expand, not outward this time, but deeper, as if the light is moving inward, touching places that have been waiting patiently to be seen, places where emotions were held quietly, places where you learned to endure instead of feel. There is no need to revisit old stories. There is no need to relive what hurt. Simply allow awareness to be present where healing is ready. If emotions rise, welcome them gently. They are not interruptions. They are signals of release. The body knows when it is safe to let go, and right now, it feels that safety. With each breath, imagine the light in your heart becoming softer and more intelligent. It knows exactly where to go. It moves through the chest, into the ribs, the stomach, areas that often carry unspoken tension. Feel it soothing, loosening, unwinding what no longer needs to be held. I allow myself to feel without fear. I allow emotions to move through me with grace. I allow healing to happen naturally. As the body releases, the mind begins to follow. Thoughts that once felt heavy or repetitive lose their grip. You may notice a spaciousness opening, an inner quiet where you are no longer pulled in every direction. This is coherence. This is alignment. Bring your awareness again to the heart and sense a gentle connection forming between your heart and your mind. Not as two separate centers, but as one unified field of awareness. Imagine a soft stream of light flowing between them. Calm intelligence moving upward. Loving clarity moving downward. They meet and blend effortlessly. You no longer need to choose between logic and intuition. You no longer need to override your feelings to move forward. You are whole. In this coherence, there is a subtle sense of guidance, not loud, not demanding, just a quiet knowing that you are supported by something larger than your thoughts. Some call it intuition. Some call it presence. Some call it divine flow. You don't need to name it to feel it. Allow yourself to rest into this connection. Feel how it steadies you, grounds you, holds you without expectation. I trust the intelligence moving through my life. I trust the timing of my healing. I trust that I am being guided gently. As trust deepens, the body relaxes even more. Muscles soften in places you didn't realize were tense. The breath becomes slower, richer, more nourishing. Every system in the body receives the message. You are safe now. From this place of safety, old emotional patterns begin to loosen. The need to stay guarded, the habit of bracing for what might go wrong, the impulse to control what cannot be controlled. You don't have to push them away. You don't have to replace them. They simply fall away as your inner state changes. I release what no longer protects me. I release the need to stay on alert. I release the weight of carrying everything alone. As these patterns dissolve, notice what replaces them. A feeling of openness, a sense of being met by life rather than resisted by it, a gentle confidence that does not depend on circumstances. This is what alignment feels like. Let gratitude arise again, not as a practice, but as a natural response. Gratitude for your body's willingness to heal. Gratitude for your heart's resilience. Gratitude for the quiet support that has always been present, even when you didn't feel it. I am grateful for the healing unfolding within me. I am grateful for the support I cannot always see. I am grateful that I am learning to trust again. Feel how gratitude deepens the connection you're experiencing. It anchors this state. It makes it real and accessible. As you rest here, you may begin to sense a subtle expansion beyond the boundaries of your body, as if your awareness is gently widening, touching the space around you. There is more room now, more possibility, more ease. This is not about escaping your life. It's about meeting it from a new inner state. Stay with this feeling of connection for a moment longer. Let it stabilize. Let your nervous system memorize it. This is the state from which clarity emerges, from which inspired action flows naturally. You are not forcing alignment. You are allowing it. And as this deep sense of coherence settles within you, you are being prepared, quietly, gently, for what comes next. As you rest in this coherent state, something begins to settle deep within you. It is not a thought. It is not an emotion. It is a knowing, a calm recognition that you are no longer relating to life from the same place you once did. You are not waiting to heal. You are living from healing. Feel how natural this feels. There is no effort in it, no performance, no pressure to become someone else. You are simply allowing a truer version of yourself to come forward. Notice how your body responds to this shift. There is more ease in your posture, more openness in your breath, a quiet confidence beginning to anchor itself in your nervous system. This is what embodiment feels like. You are no longer preparing for life to begin. You are meeting it as who you are becoming. Let this realization move through you slowly. Let it reach the places that once felt uncertain or hesitant. Let it reassure them. I am allowed to take up space as I am. I am allowed to move forward without fear. I am allowed to trust myself. As this identity stabilizes, your relationship with abundance begins to change. Not abundance as something distant or conditional, but abundance as a natural response to alignment. Abundance is not something you chase. It is something that flows toward clarity. Feel into the idea that life responds to your inner state. When you are grounded, life meets you with steadiness. When you are open, opportunities find you. When you trust, support appears. I am open to receiving in ways I cannot predict. I allow good to arrive without strain. I trust that what is meant for me finds me. Allow yourself now to sense a future version of you. Not an image you force, but a presence you recognize. This version of you moves with intention, speaks with authenticity, makes decisions from inner stability rather than urgency. They are calm under pressure. They are clear in uncertainty. They are gentle with themselves. And as you feel this future self, notice something subtle but powerful. You are not becoming them someday. You are integrating them now. Let that awareness move into your body. Let it inform how you sit, how you breathe, how you feel. This is not imagination. This is alignment. I embody confidence with ease. I embody clarity in my choices. I embody abundance with integrity. Gratitude rises again, deeper this time. Gratitude not just for what you have, but for who you are allowing yourself to be. Gratitude for the version of you that stayed present long enough to feel this shift. I am grateful for my growth. I am grateful for my healing. I am grateful for this new way of being. Let gratitude seal this state within you. It stabilizes the nervous system. It reinforces coherence. It makes this inner shift durable and accessible beyond this moment. Now, gently, begin to sense your day ahead. Not as a list of tasks, but as a field of experiences waiting to meet you. You do not need to control them. You do not need to anticipate them. You move forward guided by clarity. I move through my day grounded and aware. I respond with presence instead of reaction. I trust myself to navigate what arises. Feel how this calm readiness lives in your body. It does not rush you forward. It does not hold you back. It simply supports you as you move. This is your new baseline. You can return to this state with a single breath, a single pause, a single moment of awareness. It is not something you lose. It is something you carry. As this meditation gently completes itself, know this: you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not disconnected. You are healing. You are aligning. You are becoming. Carry this presence into your thoughts. Carry this steadiness into your actions. Carry this trust into your day. Life will meet you differently now because you are meeting it from within. And in this stillness, in this coherence, in this quiet confidence, you are ready to begin.